Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Pamela, realtor and vintage handbag lover. So I am filming this in my car and there are a bunch of seagulls around. I'm in a parking lot. I'm out running errands. So you might hear these birds. I think I have some food to give them, but I don't have any food to feed them. But anyway, today's video is going to be short and sweet. I'm just going to talk a little bit about weight loss journey because we are at the beginning of the year, and I know a lot of people, let me just close this window. A lot of people start their weight loss journeys during the beginning of the year. And so I just want to share with you guys some of the things that I did to lose weight, to go from 189 pounds down to 100 and about 46 pounds. I'm not a certified personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist, none of that. I'm just sharing with you guys. I'm not an expert in this area, but I have been a weightlifter for almost 47 years. That's a long time. And I have been, watching my diet and doing certain things, within the most recent years. So I want to share that information with you guys. For me, what happened was I was trying to lose weight. Like all of us do, we, do various diets and things like that. But I've never really been a person to diet. And basically, when I was younger, I could just eat what I want. I just always exercised and always went to the gym and didn't worry about what I was eating. I just ate basically what I want. Now, never really been a big pasta eater, never a really big sweet eater either. Never a soda drinker. Didn't drink sodas, pops, or whatever you want to call them. Just was not my thing. My main staples, water, coffee, and wine. Now, I'm going to tell you, I had a conversation with a personal trainer, and we were talking about his mom, and he was saying that his mom wanted to lose weight, but she could never lose weight. And he kept telling her, and she was a red wine drinker like me, like red wine. And not necessarily sweet wine, because I don't do a lot of sugar, never have. And, the dry wines, the dry reds, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, wines like that. They're not very sweet. Sometimes, people that like sweet wines, they don't like the taste of either of the wines that I just named because they're just not very sweet. But, and he was saying that that was what she needed to kind of cut back on. So, a kind of light bulb went on in my head, and I was like, well, that's what I like to, drink if I'm not drinking water or coffee. I would have a glass of red wine, and I would drink like at night sometimes, watching TV. And along with that, I would have my dark chocolate covered almonds. And, and so I was like, okay, that is kind of my favorite go-to, at night, because I'm a night person. I like to be up late at night watching TV. It's not necessarily the best thing to do, but that's what I do sometimes. I'm up at night watching TV, and I would have those snacks, particularly the dark chocolate covered almonds, and, on my nightstand, and whatever other, and Ghirardelli chocolates, I would have that on my nightstand, so I wouldn't have to go far to get it. I just get up, get it, and then, snacking, eating, watching movies, and, enjoying myself, having a good old time. It's 2 in the morning. I'm snacking on, dark chocolate covered almonds. So I cut that back drastically, and now I keep all my snacks in the pantry. So if I need them, if I want to get them, I have to get up, go downstairs to the kitchen and get them, which more than likely is not going to happen. Cut back on drinking the red wine. Drink it every once in a while. And when I did that, I found out I was really just kind of thirsty. So now, if I'm in bed at night and up late, I'm drinking water, or, I'll make myself some tea. I'll drink that. And that is what I really wanted. I found out that's what I really needed. So that's what I've been doing. So I also was never a big, fast food eater. Like I would go out and get Popeye's chicken and Chinese food, every once in a while. And, but now, I don't do any of those restaurants, but we do go out to eat a couple times a month. We'll go out and have, to whatever restaurant we want to go out and enjoy a meal. So doing that, eating before I leave the house, fixing my own food and making sure I'm full before I go to the grocery store. And those things help. Now, this process was kind of slow because it took, I would say, I started this like in 2023, and then the weight slowly started to come off. I didn't change anything about my exercise routine, but I did change what I was eating and what I was drinking. But I didn't do like a cutoff, and I also cut out sort of like processed sugar or sugary foods. And so now I use monk fruit, which is like a natural sugar, and everything that I drink, like coffee, I'll use that, and I use non-sweet or sugar-free coffee and stuff like that. Not sugar-free coffee, sugar-free creamer. So those kinds of things, cutting down to make sure I wasn't intaking the amount of sugar that I was taking in. That's when my body started to go, I guess what you call ketosis. And ketosis is when your body actually starts to burn fat, because it's going to use your fat for fuel. And that's how you lose weight. And so that was the other thing that I learned, also along with walking on the treadmill. I was watching some videos, and also I watched videos about sugar too. And that's what I learned, you know, about how sugar affects the body and how it keeps you, if you don't burn it, it transforms into fat. And so that's how you gain weight if you're like a big sweet eater. And so watching the videos on YouTube, I learned about walking on the treadmill and how that actually helped your body uses more muscle, or it uses fat as energy to burn. And so that's why people, when they walk, that's why they lose, and that's how they lose a lot of weight. It's from just basically walking, you know, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, maybe for 30 minutes, you know, 45 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. They're just walking. And that's why, you know, the weight starts to come off. So it's very interesting. But for me, you know, and I think, you know, there's always a trigger for us that helps keep the fat on the body, or prevents us from losing weight. And so my trigger is obviously sugar. Even though I don't consume or never did consume a lot of sugar, the dark chocolate covered nuts, and, you know, the little bit of sugar that's in the dry red wines was wreaking havoc on me. And I guess it might not do that for anybody else, but for me personally, it was, you know, making me retain, you know, fat and things that I didn't need to retain, even though I was working out and, you know, eating, you know, a halfway decent diet. My diet wasn't bad. I did eat most of my meals at home, you know, but I made those small changes, and next thing you know, that weight it just started dropping off. So I'm just sharing that with anyone that might be interested. Some of y'all might be like, well, Pam, we don't want to hear about all that. But, you know, I'm just telling you, if you're having problems losing weight, it might be something that you're eating or drinking that you like to do that is preventing you. And once you cut back on it, you don't even probably have to cut it out. Just cut back on it and you'll see some results. But it tripped me out, you know, because I've been doing this fitness thing for a long time. But, you know, I guess as you get older, you never know how your body's going to react to things. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. You guys have a blessed new year and great luck and great blessings on your fitness journey for 2025. Have a great day. Bye-bye.